Life has a mysterious way of rewarding kindness. Sometimes, the smallest gestures, like a warm meal or a gentle smile, can ripple into miracles beyond imagination. Today, we'll share a powerful story, how a poor waitress, struggling to survive, showed kindness to a crippled beggar every single day. Until one day, the beggar revealed, "I am a billionaire." This story is about compassion, humility, and the way kindness comes back in unexpected ways. In a small-town cafe, there worked a young waitress named Emily. She was barely in her 20s, with tired eyes and calloused hands. Life had not been kind to her. Her father had passed away when she was young, her mother was sick at home, and Emily was the only breadwinner. Every day, she worked double shifts just to make ends meet. Her earnings barely covered rent, medicine for her mother, and food for herself. Yet despite her struggles, Emily carried a heart full of kindness. Customers often said her smile could light up the entire cafe. Outside the cafe, on the cold street corner, sat an old crippled beggar. His clothes were torn, his face unshaven, and his legs weak. Most people walked past him without even glancing. Some mocked him, others shooed him away, and a few threw coins like he was nothing more than a nuisance. But Emily noticed him. Day after day, she saw him sitting alone, hungry, and trembling in the cold. Something about his sad eyes struck her heart. Though she herself barely had enough, she decided to bring him food from the cafe every day. This act wasn't a one-time gesture. Emily made it her daily routine. After finishing her long shift, she would carry a plate of food to the beggar. Sometimes it was just bread and tea, other times it was soup or a sandwich she paid for with her own tips. The beggar never asked for much. But every time, he looked at Emily with gratitude, blessing her. "May your kindness return to you 1,000 times over." Emily would laugh it off, saying, "Oh, sir, I'm just doing what anyone should do." But deep inside, she knew, most people didn't care. Not everyone approved. Some of Emily's co-workers mocked her, saying, "Why waste your time and money on a useless cripple?" Others warned her, "He could be dangerous, you don't know who he really is." But Emily didn't listen. She replied softly, "If we only help people who can repay us, then is it really kindness?" Her words silenced them. Yet, Emily's life continued as hard as ever. Long hours, little money, but an unshakable heart. One winter evening, after months of feeding him, Emily noticed the beggar hadn't shown up. Days passed, and she began to worry. Was he sick? Had something happened? Then, one morning, a luxury black car pulled up in front of the cafe. Out stepped a group of well-dressed men, along with the very same crippled beggar, except now, he was dressed in an expensive suit, looking completely different. Everyone stared in shock. Emily froze, unable to believe her eyes. The man walked inside and said, "Emily, do you know who I really am?" Emily stammered, You're the kind man I fed every day, that's all I know?" The man smiled and said, "I am Charles Whitmore. A billionaire. I disguised myself as a beggar to see if true kindness still exists in this world. You, Emily, have shown me that it does. When the world turned away, you gave me dignity, love, and food without asking for anything in return." Charles continued, "From today onward, you will never struggle again. I want to sponsor your mother's treatment, clear your debts, and give you the chance to live the life you deserve." Emily couldn't hold back her tears. She knelt down, saying, "I never expected anything. I only did what I thought was right." Charles gently lifted her and said, "That is why you are worthy. Kindness given freely is the rarest treasure of all." From that day forward, Emily's life changed forever. Her mother received the best medical care, her family moved into a better home, and she was offered the chance to study and chase her dreams. But more importantly, Emily never stopped being kind. She continued helping the poor and feeding the hungry, because she knew the real wealth was not money, but compassion. This story teaches us a powerful lesson: kindness is never wasted. What you give today, whether it's a smile, a meal, or a helping hand, may return to you in ways beyond imagination. In a world where people often chase wealth and status, Emily reminds us that true greatness lies in compassion. And sometimes, the beggar you feed might just be the billionaire who changes your life. So ask yourself today, are you living with kindness? Kindness costs nothing, but its value is priceless. If this story touched your heart, share it with others. Let's spread kindness together. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more inspiring stories.